So why don't we start by having you tell me and tell everyone who's going to watch this video a little bit about yourself and a little bit about what you're trying to build.
Hello, my name is Donell Creech, and I came to Austin in 1989, like most folks, chasing the burnt orange over here at UT, and been here plugged in ever since then. I'm one of the serial entrepreneur kind of folks, always starting something. Started the Heritage Council, which does the MLK celebration here in town that's still going on. Started Urban Music Fest, which happens at Auditorium Shores in March every year during Texas Village Weekend. That's still going on. I have a EZ magazine I call Soul City, and which I like to refer to it as Austin Chronicle and Do 512 for the Black community here in Austin. I've been doing that since 1999, my primary source. And now I am at my latest and greatest startup, what I'm hoping this is going to turn into, and it's called AALI, which stands for African American Leadership Institute. The brilliance to me behind AALI that we're doing, the African American Leadership Institute, is that we're going to actually serve as sort of an informal feeder program into Leadership Austin. We're going to bring together African Americans from all over Central Texas area and to introduce them to the potential, to the SWOT of Austin in general, from an African American perspective. And then we're going to say, now go on and plug in to the rest of the greater community, the Hispanic community, the Asian community, the white community, with the leaderships and the boards and things that are going on, with a deep knowledge of understanding of quote unquote the problem from the Black perspective.
Explain specifically how it's going to have this systemic benefit.
AALI is going to be that program. Come to AALI. Here is the wide width and depth of Austin in general from a Black perspective. This is where it was founded. This is where this resource is. This is where this is. Education, arts, politics. Here it all is. And so then they're fully informed and they find these hidden gems that we don't know about. The things that Black people don't know about in Austin really surprises white people. They're like, wait a minute, how could you not know about that? It's kind of shocking, but it's true. So AALI becomes that formal information vehicle to plug people in. And once we fix this last, quote unquote, fix/make vast improvements in the Black experience in Austin, then Austin we would say the last big hurdle that we've had, we were able to fix that. And so the ramifications of the benefits of this are going to be for the city in general to be able to hang their hat on. We tackled the diversity problem in Austin, the equity problem in Austin, the African American community that's been here for generations, that's all across the country. And here in Austin, we actually came up with something that addressed that. And as well, the other benefit of AALI is that as we're coming into this, we're already thinking of building this prototype model that can be rolled out across the country.
What's the systemic benefit to Austin?
So, that's one of the beauties of what AALI is. It's designed not just to improve the Black experience for Black people in Austin. It's actually designed to, because, Austin, if you had to put a knock on Austin, that's it. Okay, Austin is a great liberal city and all the tech companies are here, but what about Black folks? Why does Austin hate Black people? They've had headlines similar to that in the past. And I know that the city leaders and the tech leaders and the civic leaders are just as befuddled as everybody else. How can we not solve this problem? And AALI is going to do that. It's going to raise the profile of Austin, because you have to discount half of what I say, because I admit I am an Austin homer and I love the city. And I often say that Austin is that shining city on the hill. And once we fix this last, quote unquote, fix/make vast improvements in the Black experience in Austin, then Austin we would say the last big hurdle that we've had, we were able to fix that. And so the ramifications of the benefits of this are going to be for the city in general to be able to hang their hat on. We tackled the diversity problem in Austin, the equity problem in Austin, the African American community that's been here for generations, that's all across the country. And here in Austin, we actually came up with something that addressed that. And as well, the other benefit of AALI is that as we're coming into this, we're already thinking of building this prototype model that can be rolled out across the country. And so, when we're talking about systemic benefits, what we mean is, we're going to have this cadre of, we're finalizing what the class size is going to be, but anywhere from 50 to 100 people coming in, African Americans, from all over the Austin MSA that have come from all over the world, working for corporations, students that are coming here. We're going to train them on the specific problems of Austin. And then we're going to say, now you need to go forth and network in the other silos. In your silo, if it's diversity, education, policy, whatever, you get to stay in your silo, but also go out and network amongst the other races, the other populations. So that, because the problem is, when people are doing things, the problem is that when somebody says, would it be a good idea if, there's nobody Black that's in the room. The Black people, we don't hear about it until we hear the press release. And they're like, wait a minute, where'd this come from? Why didn't you consider this? Why didn't you consider that? That name is offensive. And then the committee's like, well, we didn't know. Where were you guys at a year ago when we had this meeting going? And so that's what Ali is going to feed into those committees. The day-to-day work is what Ali is going to come in there and plug, so that we're in these rooms when somebody says, wouldn't it be a good idea if somebody Black say, yes, that's good, but make sure you consider this. Same thing if there's not a woman in the room, if there's not a person of different ability in the room, Ali is going to fill that plug for Black folks. And so, but hey, we did this program this way there. Where's this at in Austin? Where are the Black people? We're going to go to barber. We're going to go to church. All this sort of thing. Where are my people? Where are my peers? I can't find, they're in Pflugerville, they're in Round Rock, they're in Manor. There's no one resource where everybody can plug in. So they're just kind of out here floating around. They've got the job, they've got the work, but they're missing that sense of community to plug and play. Plug and play is what's missing for Black folks when they come here and transfer here. And so Ali is going to be that plug and play. In our ideal scenario, one of the very first things corporations do when they bring in African Americans is they'll get them plugged into Ali. Go learn about Austin. Go learn where the Black community is. Go network, and then come back and be a better employee for us. And then they'll we often hear that that's one of the things that corporations say when they do their exit interviews, is that the employees left out of a lack of culture, lack of sense of structure, no feeling of belongingness. So Ali's going to address that for corporations. It's going to help the government side on their issues that they have. It's just Ali really is one of those once in a generation kind of stopgap issues that addresses a whole bunch of things from all the sides, not just something that just benefits Black people in Austin. It is truly going to benefit Austin in general.